Hey buddy, it's Crazy Guitar 4 and welcome back to some more Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS. In the last episodes, we went to classic mode as another third-party character, but a returning veteran from Brawl, Sonic the Hedgehog. Yes, this is pretty cool to see him again. Has some minor changes from Brawl, of course, but yeah, we went through as him and it was pretty great. In this episode, however, we're going to be doing a little bit different. We're still going to be doing classic mode, of course, but we're going to be heading through as one of the Mii fighters in this episode. But, of course, I don't have a Mii fighter created. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Let's just check out the Mii fighters real quick, like just a little background. So you can turn one of your Mii characters into your very own personalized fighter. Choose from one of three classes: Brawler, Sword Fighter, and Gunner. Equipped to up to 3 pieces of gear to change the balance of your fighter's attack, defense, and speed. Equipment might lower one stat but raise another. Some equipment has bonus effects. Assign some of the special moves you've collected to your fighter. There are 3 for each slot. And you can even customize your fighter's appearance. Collect new looks for the head and body of your Mii fighter. So yeah, there's a little bit to the Mii fighter, but we can create one. So I already have not many Miis, but we'll just use my main Mii, and we're gonna be creating a Brawler. Now, like I mentioned before, the Brawler, the Miis basically have a lot of customizability to them, which is pretty freaking cool. You can do a lot with them. There's Crazy Good, the Brawler, wow. So you can change your equipment, your special moves, your headgear, and your outfit. What I'm likely going to be doing, at least for classic mode, for each of the fighters, equipment I'm going to leave off. I'm not going to use it just so I can just keep everything base as it is. For special moves, I'm also going to be leaving them as the base ones. As you can see, we already have all of them unlocked, but I want to keep it at the very bare minimum, the very base. So then here we'll check out the base ones, and then maybe later we'll check out the other versions, right? But I might as well go ahead. Should I? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I think what I'll just do is just keep it as the base guy himself, and then later we can create others with like a lot more customizability, right? But once you do that, you then get a challenge complete. You get a football helmet. Now, all the different like outfits and helmets and whatnot you could like get for your Mii fighters are actually like ones that you would find in like the other like Mii stuff on the 3DS, like Mii Plaza or like Find Me or something. Typically, that's what it is. But yeah, now we have the Mii fighter unlocked on our character select. We go in and select today's episode's character, Mii Brawler. So obviously Mii Brawler doesn't have any alternate costumes, only the ones that you would pick out yourself and customize yourself in the other thing. But yeah, so I mean, without further ado, let's get right into it. This is gonna be pretty interesting. Yes, the Mii Brawler, the Mii fighters, first appearance in this game, obviously, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, they were planned to originally be in Brawl, but for some reason they just didn't get added. I don't know why, but now they're here in Smash 4, and they have, of course, were moved over into Ultimate too. So it's pretty cool that we have these guys now in the game. This one, of course, being the Brawler, which is, of course, the more up-close and personal kind of one, the one you're gonna really do a lot more with. Roll in, stupid, nice, that was really good. Yeah, the Mii Brawler is my personal favorite. You know, that's just the one I've always liked the most, and I feel like some people could maybe agree with me on that. Mii Brawler is just an amazing one. I love fighting as the Mii Brawler. He's got a lot of good moves too, but he's, you know, we're gonna go through the main four in this episode, obviously, the original 4, the first 4. And yeah, I mean, like, there's not really much to say about Mii Brawler. He just, like, he's here, acts as a brawler, doesn't have any sound, sadly, to him, or to them. But yeah, so Mii Brawler, let's check out his, I guess, yeah, in this case, it would be a he. Can I stop being grabbed? That'd be great. I hate that move that freaking item so much, man. I'm dead. Oh my gosh, I just kept getting edge guarded the entire time. So in neutral special, we have something called the shot put, where the Mii Brawler shoots out or thrown out something called a shot, which is basically just like a heavy ball into the air as an arcing projectile. It bounces twice upon landing, which deals lower damage. If it misses, the shot travels a set distance before disappearing. It's very damaging and very strong for an unchargeable projectile, but has it does have considerable amounts of startup and ending lag, in which the Brawler is then able, but the Brawler is of course able to actually aerially maneuver during the attack's high ending lag. So that's pretty cool. You can actually do a little bit more with the attack. Really? Also, I'm getting like my ass handed to me right now by these two. So let me like try and concentrate on this. But that's a shot put. I mean, it's pretty decent. Like, it's a pretty strong, up close kind of projectile that the Mii Brawler has. It's not that bad of a move. It really isn't. But it's not the most useful in my personal opinion. There are definitely far better neutral specials that this character has. Absolutely, far better. And yeah, this is like probably my. I'm trying to remember what he has for his other special moves, for his other neutral specials, but I think the shot put is probably my least favorite out of the three. I know some people really do like the shot put, but I don't know. For me, I just can't really work well with it. I should have gone to red because the freaking trophy, but it's too late now. We're gonna be having a little bit of an easier time. Let's just have a nice, fun time with this episode because this is a pretty cool episode. Now we'll go ahead and check out the side special, the default side special. This is one of my personal favorites. This is called the Onslaught, where the Mii fighter dashes forward onto an opponent. It goes a set amount of distance, actually a pretty good distance, I will say, to the opponent, and once he kind of latches on to an opponent, he does a flurry of attacks that then end off with a uppercut into the air. So you can actually use it while in the air as well. It's a pretty decent horizontal recovery as well that you can use on the Mii fighter. The only issue is that if you were to use it in the air, you will go into free fall mode. So once you do use it, you won't be able to do anything afterwards. So definitely got to be careful about that. But even then, the Onslaught is a very good move. Not only for like damage output, for also for knockback, for just like general killing. What did I just do? I think I just did the down special by accident, and it went so freaking well. But yeah, so the Onslaught, you charge forward with your knee and your fist out. And then if it connects near an opponent, the Mii Brawler will launch to a series of kicks that ends with a moderate knockback uppercut. After the combo, or if it misses, the Mii Brawler becomes helpless. The finishing hit is similar to Captain Falcon's Raptor boost. So yeah, I mean that's about it. That's it for the Onslaught, but again, very good move. I love this one a lot, and it is probably my personal favorite out of the side specials that the Mii Brawler can have. I do like this one a lot. It's so good, and again, it's like the amount of like damage and knockback that it does is it's so helpful. It really is. Definitely one I would recommend to anyone playing Mii Brawler. Absolutely. I know some people like other ones. Like there's one I think where he's like kind of shoots out forward and like the flame kick, but yeah, that one's my personal favorite. I like this one a lot, so and maybe you guys will as well. Oh, I was hoping I was good at this game. But it's Onslaught. That's basically about it. Now we have the up special, which is called the Soaring Axe Kick, where it's a pretty simple one. We've shown this off multiple times. I almost just killed myself. Oh my gosh. Where the Mii Brawler performs an upward flip kick that is followed by a meteor smashing axe kick. It's similar to Kirby's Final Cutter, providing decent vertical distance and slight horizontal distance, and can be used as a sacrificial KO. So yeah, I'm pretty sure actually. Hold on, let me actually see how it works. I'm pretty sure you don't do the second attack unless you initiate it yourself. We're about to find out in this Mii fight. It's gonna be kind of funny. We're gonna be fighting Mii's as a Mii, so that's pretty cool. The Soaring Axe Kick is pretty decent as a move. It can be but shown with Zelda. You can actually use it very well as like a KOing move. You can obviously use it off stage as a hold up. Okay, no, you do immediately do the Meteor Smash move, the Meteor Smash variation. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, so the Soaring Axe Kick is a very, very good killing option. I will say whether you use it on stage or, of course, off stage as a Meteor Smash. Obviously, if you do use it off stage, you're likely gonna die from it. So, yeah, be very careful when using it off stage. But it can be very rewarding if you do pull it off. I will say, absolutely rewarding. But yeah, that's the Soaring Axe Kick. A pretty decent recovery, I will say. Not my personal favorite, but it's still a really, really fun one. I do enjoy. But now finally we have the down special, which we showed off kind of briefly in that Kirby fight. This one is called the head-on assault, in which the Mii Brawler deals a powerful headbutt downwards at a high speed, head aimed at the ground. Kind of like Yoshi's Yoshi Bomb, the move consists of an optional hit on the ground that leads into the main headbutt. This move can bury grounded opponents and Meteor Smash aerial ones, although doing so is of course very risky and is often a sacrificial KO. Additionally, the move is overall laggy, especially in regards to ending lag. So this is how the move works. You start it on the ground, goes upwards in a diagonal fashion, and then slams down with his head. So that kind of hurts a lot, but yeah, that's how it works. And yeah, so that's the move itself in the air, and then of course, or not in the air, but on the ground. And then in the air is basically the exact same, but just without that initial startup, where it just goes straight down into the ground. Has like that initial starting kind of fashion to it, kind of charged up for a second, and then goes into the ground. So, but yeah, like I showed off in the Kirby fight, you can actually use it to Meteor Smash your opponents, as I accidentally did to, you know what, no, that was an accident, that was planned, as I planned on doing on Meta Knights and DDD. It was pretty freaking cool to actually pull that off. That was actually insane. Actually freaking insane. Pulling out that Meteor Smash. But yeah, one more thing I guess to mention, the Mii Brawler is able to actually sweet spot the ledges if they are facing one another, allowing it to be a situational edge guard. So I'm pretty sure you can even like use it as a way to like, I don't know how exactly you would work with this, but kind of, hold on, if you were to do kind of like this, hold up. Do this and then land downwards, and you can actually latch onto the edge immediately. So you can theoretically like spike someone in the air and like kill them off with the spike of the head-on assault, but then like save yourself by grabbing onto the stage. Kind of similar to some characters like for example like Kirby's Up Special, where you can actually grab onto the ledge with like while going down with the attack. And like save yourself while also being able to like Meteor Smash the opponent. So yeah, kind of works similar to that, but I guess just a little bit more powerful. This is definitely a lot more powerful of an attack than Kirby's form. So yeah, but that's basically about it for the head-on assaults and for the main default special moves for Mii Fighter. Okay, I couldn't really do much there. Oh, I was trying. Boom. I knew he was gonna do that. Had to really anticipate it. Boom. Shot put. That didn't kill. This will kill though. What? There we go. I was about to say this guy was taking a lot longer to kill than I anticipated. Yeah, but Mii Fighter is pretty cool. Mii Brawler. Let's specifically talk about the Mii Brawler. The Mii Brawler is really, really cool. Again, I mentioned it is my personal favorite out of the three. I just really like the way he works. Hold up. Oh, I tried. Oh man, imagine. I don't know how he freaking hit me out of that. That's so stupid. Hold up, shot put. Oh, if only. He's dead anyways. Yeah, so the Mii Brawler is really cool. I do like how he performs, and I've always had a lot more enjoyable experience with the Mii Brawler personally. Also, I guess one thing I should mention about the shadow the Master Shadow is that, like I mentioned before, how the Master Shadow will actually copy your character's custom moves if you have any custom moves. On top of that, they will copy your badges, your equipment. The same thing happens for the Mii fighters as well, where they not only copy your equipment but also copy your special moves. So like he had the exact same special moves as I did, but if I were to change him up, he will have different ones. So that's pretty cool. I mean, I guess that's about it, right? I mean, there's, I guess, one thing I want to mention, but we'll talk about it really briefly in the credits. But that's Mii Fighter. That's Mii Fighter's classic mode run through. That was pretty fun. I do like the Mii Brawler quite a lot. Like I mentioned, I'll say it over and over again. I like Mii Brawler a lot. Alright, let's get these credits going. So, one thing I actually wanted to briefly mention about not just the Mii Brawler, but the Mii Fighters in general, is that their stats, their like base stats actually are dependent on the Mii that is being created with, right? So the idea is that if you were to have a Mii that is short but skinny, then they would have, like, I'm pretty sure it would be in a case of, like, they would have low defense, but fast speed. But then a Mii fighter that's, like, heavy, that's, not heavy, but, like, that's taller, that's at the max height, but also at the max weight, they will be a lot slower, but a lot heavier. I'm not sure if damage output actually changes depending on the Mii fighter, or depending on the Mii itself, if that stat in particular changes, but I know defense and speed changes a lot with the Mii. So yeah, that's why typically a lot of people, when they do create Mii fighters in Smash, they do tend to go for ones that are a lot shorter because of the additionally added speed that just helps a lot. Especially in a case of like the Brawler, the speed helps immensely. My Mii, I'm pretty sure, is at like the max height and at like a medium-ish build. So it's like, he's not that slow, he's like a decent speed. He does have a little bit of bulk to him, but he isn't like super fast, right? So he's kind of like in the middle, unless I guess a little bit more on the slower side. So yeah, I mean, like, it is pretty cool of a mechanic that like the base stats of your Mii do change depending on the Mii itself. But it is a little bit annoying because then like it objectively makes some people's Miis better because they have like different size Miis. I'm pretty sure they changed it in Ultimate where like the size of your Mii just does not matter, and it will be the same base stats no matter who your Mii is. I'm pretty sure you can't even. No, can you even change your Mii size? I don't even know if you could in Ultimate, in like on the Switch. I don't know if that's possible. Maybe maybe you can. I just don't remember. I don't. But yeah, let's go into training mode real quick. Check out the Mii Brawlers. Whoa, I'm stupid. Oh, you can also create them just like straight up here on the classic mode menu. So you don't have to go through like the Mii Fighter menu and everything. You can just create it here. So that makes things a little quicker than like absolutely go for that. I'm probably gonna do that in the next episode too. But yeah, let's check out the taunts in the Final Smash. So the Final Smash, just in case you guys are curious, is actually different depending on the Mii fighter, which is pretty cool. I'm glad it is different, so we have some like versatility, right? So first off, the taunts, the up taunt. Nice little backflip and a little pose with the leg up. We have the side taunt. And again, a little like kind of getting ready stance. Leg up first and then like a little ha at the end. And then finally the down taunt. Two really big punches, like mid stance and then punches forward. Kind of, I feel like that'd be like a DK taunt or something, like a Bowser taunt. But yeah, so that's the taunt. It's very simple, nothing too crazy. But now let's check out the Final Smash. This one for the Mii Brawler is called Omega Blitz. Oh, right. You have to be really close to your opponent for this to show off. Here's Omega Blitz. So yeah, that's how it works. Omega Blitz, obviously, as you saw, it uppercuts the target into the air and it batters them with punches and kicks before smashing them back downwards, functioning very similar to Ike's Great Ether. But it's a pretty good move. It's a really powerful final smash. And there is one up special for the Mii Brawler that if you have it, you can actually kill off of the final smash. So you do the final smash, they get sent into the ground and sent back up, and then you use that one uppercut up special and then basically kill them off of that. It's really, really cool. One of my favorite personal things to do. Yeah, it's kind of crazy to do it, yeah, I mean, hopefully I can show it off at some points, but that's about it. That's it for the Mii Brawler. Let's go check out his trophy. The Mii Brawler. This fighter is based on a player's Mii. It excels at fighting with punches and kicks. This type of Mii is very agile, blending attacks with movement to get the battle flowing. It has superior dash and jump compared to other types. Stay close and keep wailing on foes, you'll KO them in no time. And there we have it. That's the Mii. That's the Mii Brawler, the base one that many people do go for, but again, it is the most popular for a reason. It is just such a fun one to go. I mean, like, if you do enjoy more of this brawler kind of like up close fighter, then the Mii Brawler will be more to your liking. But some people I feel like would like the sword fighter more, or even the gunner, like the ranged type of the gunner, you know, it's depending on your playstyle. But that is it for today's episode of Super Smash 4 for the 3DS. In the next one, we'll be continuing Classic Mode and going through as another Mii another Mii fighter, this time as the Sword Fighter. So stay tuned for that one. We're gonna be checking out all three of them. It's gonna be pretty cool to see the differences and see how each of them perform. Subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Social media, including the Twitch, the second channel, the music channel, and the VOD channel, are down below in the description. And I'll see you all in the next one. Pop-Tart out.